What can I get you?
A stuffed cow that moves but doesn't poop, some duct tape so I can build a boat.
What?
Christmas is the time of year for peace, love, joy, and family. You know, all that good stuff. It's also the time of year for movies. Lots and lots of movies. Today, ScreenRant has 5 Christmas movies good enough to watch every year.
Well, who are you? I told you, George, I'm your guardian angel.
A dud upon release in 1946, It's a Wonderful Life has grown into possibly the greatest Christmas movie of all time. Perhaps one of the greatest films of all time, period. Directed by Frank Capra and starring Jimmy Stewart as George Bailey, the supernatural drama finds Bailey experiencing a Christmas-set timeline in which he doesn't exist. It feels like a feature-length episode of The Twilight Zone, before The Twilight Zone existed. May we also suggest the horror take from 2023, It's a Wonderful Night.
Who are you? For God's sake, what are you doing?
The movie that really started the slasher genre isn't the Halloween set horror movie you might be thinking of, but actually 1974's Black Christmas, directed by Bob Clark, who also made possibly the most watched Christmas movie of all time, A Christmas Story. Black Christmas is about a group of college girls who get picked off in their sorority house at the start of Christmas break. It's scary, funny, and groundbreaking. The 2006 remake is pretty fun as well, but the 2019 version is a hard pass.
You are going to be visited by 3 ghosts.
Ooh, 3 ghosts.
One of the most adapted stories of all time is Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, and there are lots of good versions. But if you need a bit of mirth to lift up your Christmas spirits, we suggest going with the Bill Murray starring Scrooge. Murray plays a nasty TV executive who gets visited by the famous ghosts, but this time they look a little different. Peak 1980s Murray, along with the movie's hilarious opening, makes Scrooge the only Dickens choice you'll need.
Tra-la-la-la-la.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
You're gonna like this.
Both released in 1984, Gremlins and Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom are very questionable PG-rated movies. They're dark, violent, and menacing. For PG movies, that is, so you can thank these 2 movies for creating the PG-13 rating. Temple of Doom is obviously not a Christmas movie, but Gremlins absolutely is. Small creatures take over the picturesque town of Kingston Falls during the holidays, and all Yuletide hell breaks loose. A perfect balance of horror and comedy, Gremlins is director Joe Dante firing on all cylinders. You just might want to skip over the Phoebe Cates Santa monologue if you still have little believers watching.
Man, you're everywhere tonight.
I end every Christmas at this party.
A dark horse on this list, The Night Before stars Seth Rogen, Anthony Mackie, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt as 3 childhood friends who have a tradition of meeting up on Christmas Eve for a night of partying. This time they're in search of the private Nutcracker Ball party. It's a Rogen comedy, so you know what you're in for, but Michael Shannon as a drug-dealing angel is worth pressing play for. What is your most watched Christmas movie? Thanks for watching ScreenRant.